What is the Buildable for Treasure private server incident? Well, from what I can tell, it happens when a player joins a private server that is labeled Help Me and does a certain glitch. Then they encounter a dark figure that eventually leads to them going missing. Full credit to Mr. Craziness YT. This is where I got the idea to make this video. And full credit to Bloodarius 2017, because I'll be using his comment to narrate this story. I did alter a bit of the wording just for my own entertainment, but I hope y'all enjoy. And here is the Buildable for Treasure private server incident. A 12-year-old boy named Samuel Mardwash was playing with his friend named Emma Road. They were playing Buildable. They're both trying to do a glitch that made them invincible and able to get all the gold. When they did it though, Emma's game had crashed, but she quickly rejoined the game, aka the private server, but no one was there. She noticed that Samuel was still online in the server. She tried to find him, but when she found him, he was just standing there. In the chat, she said, "Are you there?" Then Samuel left. She turned around and saw a tall black figure on the border. Then it teleported away. She looked at the server border, but no one was there. She decided to call Samuel if something had happened. He didn't answer though. When she looked back at her screen, she saw the monster again just looking at her with blank eyes. The paranoia was starting to kick in. She went downstairs to her parents for help. When she arrived downstairs, she screamed, "Mom, Dad, I'm scared at this game I'm playing." No response though. Her parents ignored her, so she tried again. "Hello?" But then her dad slowly looked at her. Nothing but a cold, dead expression on his face. He gets up and goes to the kitchen, slowly pulling out a knife. She runs to the basement and locks the door. She looks back at her phone, but the monster was gone. She looks up slowly and sees the shadowy figure. It fades away from her vision. Her hallucinations keep surrounding her. She looks at a notification on her phone and it says, "Boy in Florida named Samuel Mardwash found dead in the bathroom. Cause of death? Unknown." She was feeling terrified. It didn't help that her dad was still banging at the door telling her to let him in. But then the banging stopped. After a while, she decided to open the door, and all she sees is her dad watching the TV. Her dad responds with a "Hey there," like if nothing had happened. "Glad you came down," with a friendly face. "Dad," she says crying, "I'm scared. I saw a black figure in the basement." Her mom says, "That's fine. It's okay, hon." She felt safe. They decide to take her to a therapist to treat her for hallucinations. The thing is, the fact that Samuel Mardwash was mysteriously found dead. No one knows about the previous night's events, about the game, about anything. She doesn't know what the black figure stalking her was. After a few weeks, she starts overcoming her hallucinations. While on the bus, going to school, she looks at her phone and sees "Job reported missing, Jordan Locks." She'd seen a few more missing posters around the town she lived in. She really wants to know why all this was happening. When she got to school, she tried to sneak out. When she did, she ran to a nearby forest, since the police didn't check there. She was walking around the forest. Then she came across this cabin. She found a sharp rock and a stick, just in case. She went inside the cabin. She took a quick look around. She found nothing though. But a few minutes later, she sees someone on a computer dressed in all black. Or, not dressed in black, but embodied in pure darkness. She says with a shaky voice, "Who are you?" It didn't reply. Suddenly the person stands up and looks at her. Suddenly the thing lunges at her, but she dodges it. She looks at the computer and notices that it was the one hunting the players. Hunting the kids. While I had the tab open, she saw a bunch of addresses flashing. She knew what it was. It suddenly grabbed her by the arm and ripped it off. Emma, with her sharp stick, stabs him multiple times and runs out of there. She got out of the forest and people saw her with no arm. They called 911 and she was hospitalized. Emma was later pronounced dead. Injuries too severe. From what we could tell, Biddable for Treasure is no longer haunted, and there hasn't been any missing child reports. The town is back to normal. But for how long, we shall see.